Oh, hell, I've been everything. Cowhand, cook, floor sweeper, mercantile clerk. I even been a dressmaker.
What?
Yeah, I made dresses for 2 days up in Wichita.
How in the hell did you come to be doing that?
I saw a sign in the storefront window said, temporary help needed. So I went in and asked for the job. And I'll tell you what, some of the hardest work I've ever done.
The play, well, it takes place in Kansas in 1871, and it's the story of a young Canadian farmer from Manitoba that's come down to Kansas to take part in a cattle run because he had concerns that that his crop was not going to do well this year and that he wouldn't have enough money to get his family through the winter, so he wanted to hedge his bets and make a little extra money. He headed on down to Kansas, and it's kind of one of those stereotypical, ended up being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And as a result of that, he's on his way home, was stopped in his progress by 3 American fellas.
This is just gonna be a good old-fashioned choking. Or if he's lucky, he'll slip off that rock with enough force to snap his neck.
Dupuy, will you shut up? Bob, I said cut that.
He's been accused of murdering the local cattle baron's brother, and the 3 American fellows are going to make sure that he gets his just desserts. They're going to take care of business without giving him the benefit of a trial or a lawyer or anything that we've come to consider to be our rights these days.
What circumstantial evidence?
His proximity to the crime. His horse, lying about being there. Running away.
Well, he told you why he ran away. He was afraid something like this was going to happen.
Well, he was right. It is happening.
Norm Foster does poke a little fun at what we consider to be kind of our Canadian custom of being very, very polite, and our Canadian is very polite and being, overly apologetic. But he also touches on some very serious topics. He looks at the sort of the historical differences in our opinions and feelings about gun control, and the American right to bear arms, which is very topical these days. But I think more than anything else, I think, at least when I read the play and when I see the fellows performing the play, it makes me so proud to be Canadian. I think if there's anything that I want the audiences to get from this play is to have a look at it and just go, I'm so glad that I live where I live.
What the hell are you doing?
Now, I don't want to be meddlesome here. Believe me, the last thing I want to do is get involved in this.
Cowboy, you're pointing a gun at me. I'd say that gets you very involved.
No.
Well, I think as we've discussed as actors, there are veteran actors here, and a couple of us are over 60, and we're children of the 1950s and 60s and 70s westerns. So this is like going back to our childhood and being able to play the roles we watched on television and the movies when we were young, and it gives us a chance to play with guns again.
Maybe you was the one that killed him. And I wouldn't say he wouldn't be justified either. No, sir. A man betting his brother's wife is a low thing to do.
I did not kill my brother.